Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you're at. Hello there, Linda. Hope you're doing well. Are you needing the air, Maximus? You making them air biscuits? You're making some air biscuits, buddy. Hope you all are doing well on this Tuesday. Hello there, Connie. How's it going, Connie? How's Misty? How are things up in Canada? Brrr. Brrr, Mr. Maximus. Brrr. I know, buddy. Misty as well, and you got lots of snow. You have snow like in the feet, not in the inches. Hello there, Ryan. Happy Taco Tuesday to you as well. Hello there, Bruce. Yeah, at the school I worked at, Tuesdays are normally some kind of taco or burritos or something. It's always a mess. But it's good times, though, in the end. Kids like it. Hello there, Ruth. What are we doing, buddy? Connie, you had a foot of snow just in one day. Wow. Hello there, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, Debbie. Hope you're doing well. What are we doing, Maxie? Come on, Max. Come over here. Yeah, Bruce, I can imagine. When you were telling me that, it's like fostering in the past, it's difficult to say goodbye to them, so I definitely understand. Hello, Margot. How you doing, Margot? Thank you for joining us. Margot, if I remember correctly, you were in the UK or you in Australia? I can't remember. Hello, Mr. Maximus. Oh, Chris, I appreciate the super there. Mr. Maximus appreciates it. Thank you, Chris. That'll help some kitties when we donate again. It'll help some kitties maybe in the UK or maybe in Australia, maybe somewhere in America, maybe somewhere in China. Hello, Catitude. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Margot in Australia. Okay. Speaking of Australia, Margot, we have, there are 4 new donation places that somebody in the community recommended. So we're going to have 4 more places in Australia, which is cool. And then we're also going to possibly have a place, Connie, I'm still looking at your places. The one in Thailand, I got to take a look at that still. Just haven't had the time yet, Connie. And then the one that's in China as well, Connie. I will definitely get back to you as far as that goes. You just got to give me some time with it. What's up, Mr. Maximus? If there are new people that are in here right now, looks like there's around 25 new people. Please say hello if you want to. We are a cat-saving community here. We also do live with 9 cats. Mr. Max is one of those 9 cats. But our bigger mission is helping and saving cats around the world. And we do that by donating monthly. Hello there, Jesse. You just got home. I hope you had a good day, Jesse. All right, chat, what do you think? Is today a thumbs up day? Is today a or is today a thumbs down day? Hello, Kristen. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, Mr. Maximus. Let's get that belly. It's a day. I say Mr. Maximus had a thumbs up day because he didn't puke. For whatever reason, Mondays is his puking day. He puked a times yesterday, in the morning, early morning. He didn't puke after that. So I don't know. Why do you puke on Mondays, Max? Is it too much food? Hello there, Spence. How you doing? Isabel, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Kristen, you are doing well. Looks like you're finally going to get some winter weather. Yeah, Kristen, us too. Out in North Carolina, I think over the weekend on Saturday and on Sunday, um, we are looking to get maybe about 10 inches of snow. Ryan, appreciate the message. You have to run here soon. We appreciate the donation. Send some support again for y'all. Also like to call that. Yes, Ryan, I have that place also. I have looked at it. I just haven't added it, Ryan. But that the feline freedom. I'm sorry, the Feline Freedom Society. It is on the Excel spreadsheet. So that place is good to go. When we get to it, probably be a couple months away. It just kind of depends, Ryan. But that's in there though. I added that group to it. I appreciate the recommendation, Ryan, as always. Hello, John. How you doing, John? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, pretty much like any place that's recommended, as long as, or not as long. I mean, any place that's recommended, if it's like an actual like cat rescue, it almost automatically is going to be added to the place. But as far as like YouTube, because I know some people recommend YouTube channels, those take a little bit longer because I got to make sure it's like a legitimate place. There are some red flags, or there are some things that I always look for. And I also just go with my gut overall. Spence, any news? Any news about what, Spence? But yeah, I think with some of the new places that people have recommended, I think we're approaching close to 50 altogether, which is really cool. And we're getting some more international places. Thailand, Connie recommended a place in Thailand I got to take a look at, and a place in China that I got to take a look at as well. Oh, you get your foot. You get your foot. Yeah, Connie, 50. And hopefully, like as this community grows, as more people know about this channel and are able to to donate or become a channel member, hopefully that number will keep on growing and we will keep on doing the work that we do. Hello there, your average bass head. I like the name. Yes, this is Max. Spence. So overall, Spence, the cats are doing fairly well. Max here has picked up on his puke recently, like his puking, especially on Mondays. Like the last 3 Mondays, he's thrown up several times for whatever reason. But overall, he's doing well. And Zelda. She's chugging along. Rosemary's doing fairly well. The thing with Rosemary, she always kind of goes up and down. It's just kind of how she is. Hello there, Crazy Fingers again. Glad you're on here. That is one thing I'm trying to be more mindful is when we have new folks in here, I'm trying to tell them, hey, come back, meet the community members, interact with the community. Just don't be a one-time visitor and never show up again. We'd love to see you again. Because this is where you're going to meet the cool people. This is where you're going to meet the cats. This is where, like, a lot of the, I don't know, magic, I guess, if you will, happens. This is where, building a community. You going to get the fishy? You going to get the big bass fishy, Mr. Maxie? Yeah, Margot. Every view counts. Every person in here counts. And every cat, of course, counts and matters. Oh, Max. Do I got your foot? Max. Bruce, is it possible that Max may have a stomach virus? Bruce, I don't think he's got a stomach virus, but he definitely has been diagnosed with pancreatitis, chronic pancreatitis. So that's just something that's going to flare up from time to time. And he also has been diagnosed with IBD and some gallbladder issues. So that's why we're thinking maybe a tummy related. Bruce, did you sponsor a cat rescue center in the UK? Spence, we have cat rescue places that we donate to in the UK, but I don't know of any of those. I don't think any of those places where you can like sponsor, like Safe Haven for Cats, for example. That's the place where we sponsor the senior cats, and those are like sometimes you'll see a community post saying like, hey, recently like Agatha got adopted, or Zach got adopted. But I don't think there's any place in the UK where you can in particular like sponsor a cat. However, though, I am thinking about doing something new for the community and for what we do. I'm going to start contacting the places that we donate to and talk to somebody or email somebody and see if maybe I can start doing like a little, very short, like a little interview with them. Maybe they can give me like or show like a tour of the facility and maybe some of the cats. I just feel like that's a way to kind of connect a little bit more what the community does with these donations. So they can see stuff a little bit more. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. Hello there, Rosemary. Hope you're doing well. Max, you're way over there. Max. Max, I'm going to come to you if you're not going to come to me. All right, Maxie. So I just think it's a way to maybe, I don't know, kind of like, connect the dots a little bit more. Little videos, little things like that, to show maybe people who've seen this channel who like watch, but maybe like they're a little hesitant on what we do, or like, does this person really, excuse me, donate all the channel revenue to charity? So it's just a way to connect it, I think. Hello there, Dark Crypto. A cat with attitude. Isn't that every cat? Max. All right, what time do we're at about 15 minutes in. Okay. We're going to hang with Mr. Maximus for a few more minutes, and then we're going to go. We might check on Rosemary first. I think she's up in her room. So we might go to her next. We'll see. Maxie. Oh, Max, you're making me work here, buddy. Oh. Hi. Hi, bunny ears. You got some long bunny ears. Hello, Cindy. How you doing, Cindy? Hope you're doing well. Spence, more of a personal connection. Yeah, interaction. Exactly. I think so, Spence. That's what I'm looking for. Max, I'm too old to get on the ground, Max. It's my stream, Max, not yours. Is everybody ready for a lot of snow, depending on where you live in the next few days? I am. I like the snow. Is it your Maximus, your stringy? Oh, Rosemary, it's not the age, it's the mileage. It's not the age. I know I'm not physically that old, but I have a lot of mileage on me. All right, Maxie, our time is up, buddy. All right, so y'all want to say goodbye to Maximus. We're going to leave Mr. Maxie for now. We are going to go check on Rosemary, see how she's doing. But we'll say goodbye. Maxie, can you say goodbye to people? You're like, nope. You're going to say goodbye where we can see you a little bit better. Oh, yeah. I do have a birthday on Thursday. I forgot about that. Hello there, Natalie. How you doing? Appreciate the donation there, Cindy. Very kind. As always, thank you, my friend. All right, Maxie. We're going to be back, okay? You be a good boy. You're going to eat again in like a half hour. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be 46 on Thursday. You know, it's funny, the kids I work with, you know, they ask me how old I am, and I'm like, I'm 100. And they actually believe me. Why? Do you have your mini plates here? Crazy Fingers, that's a great idea. Leaving temporary temp shelters out for those outside kitties. I agree with you. I hear you, Yoda. We're not going to you yet, though. We're going to just go to Miss Rosemary, who's eating some food. I appreciate the well wishes, the happy birthday. Happy birthday wishes. I'll be at work. So, happy birthday to me. Yeah, as you can see, Rosemary's eating well. She's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty bowls here. The Baltimore Rail fan. I am not a teacher. I was a teacher at one point in time, but I learned very quickly that lead teaching was not for me, but I'm an assistant, so I help the teachers out. Currently, I help out 4 second grade teachers. I mean, teaching is a very necessary but very challenging profession. God bless if any of y'all were a teacher at one point in time, or if any of you know a teacher, like as a friend. That's tough. Education is tough. Spence, what's the mileage on the odometer? If you mean my age, Spence, it's 46. Bruce, no. The last time we weighed Rosemary, she actually lost a little bit of weight, so she's a little under 5 pounds now. But you know, she yo-yos. She didn't eat all that well over the weekend. She's eaten better over the last couple of days, though. So, you know her. She's just up and down. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to her for a second. We will come back to Rosemary. I always end with Rosemary, but we are gonna go visit Mr. Yoda here, who's crying for his toy. Catitude teachers are overworked, stressed, and underpaid. I don't disagree with you there. Margot, teachers have a lot to tolerate of garbage behavior. Yeah, they do. Hey KK, how you doing, Kitty King? Hope you're doing well. Hello there, Seth. How much? How much? What? KK, or I'm sorry, how much? What, Seth? I didn't. If you can tell me how much? How much? What? I'm sorry. I'm not sure. You gonna get it, Yoda? He's that smiley face laughing at you. We're gonna go visit Tine Tine here as well. Tine Tine's like I'm over in this box, so nobody can see me. Feel free if anybody has any questions, especially if you are new to me, new to this channel, new to what we do. We do save cats every month by donating all of our channel revenue. So for example, so far this live stream, there's been $105 donated. Every single penny of that is going to go back to cat rescues around the world. So feel free to answer or to ask any questions, cat related or not. I am pretty much an open book. Sorry, baby. I like questions. So feel free. Oh, hello there, Lewis. How you doing, Lewis? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going well. Hope everything's going well for everybody. Baby, hi, baby. Come on. I know you want to sit by me, but baby, here. You're like, nope, you're not feeling it. You rather itch. Hi, Yoda. Baltimore Rail fan. How many cats do you have at the shelter? Well, this isn't a shelter. This is their home, Baltimore. So we live with 9 cats, Baltimore. So we don't like run a shelter, but we donate to cat rescues and to cat shelters, cat charities at the end of every month, Baltimore. That also reminds me, especially if you are new or not, if you do have a place, a recommendation to a place that we can donate to, please let me know. Connie recommended about 3 places that I need to check. Nash Potato, who's not on here, she's probably not going to be on here because she lives in the UK. She might, we'll see. They recommended another place in the UK, so I'll have another place to go with. So yeah, we're just always having places, which is cool. Yours truly, Todd. Hello, Todd. You disagree? You disagree on what? What do you disagree on, buddy? We're having an argument in chat. I'm not even sure who's arguing about what. Nope. Nope. What? I have no idea, KK. That's why I'm trying to seek clarification. In the meantime, I'm going to go over to Miss Tiny. Attitude. Who are you referring to? Kristen, you keep on getting pop-ups. I don't know, Kristen. If you get an ad, just hit X. Just delete or just skip it as soon as you want to, or as soon as you can. Well, I guess by yours truly, Todd. I'm not sure what that was all about. Catitude, you're good. I mean, if you felt like you needed to time somebody out, I don't know. I didn't see what was going on. So, but You all know moderators. I mean, if you feel like something needs to be done, you have my okay with that. I didn't see it, so Catitude, you're good. No worries. You know, I like to try to give people chances, but, you know, such is life. Hey, baby. Hey, Kit. What's up, Kit? Yes, you four kitties. Hi, baby. Yeah, KK, or not KK, Kristen. So there's like a little live thing like at the bottom of the screen that you can press and you can like rewind it. So it is kind of weird, but it does work that way. What's up, Chunky? This is the rarely, not often seen Tine Tine. Hello there, Kevin. How you doing, Kevin? Hope you're doing well. Oop, sorry, Tine Tine. Don't want to get that in your eyeball. We're gonna get it on your belly, though. Zelda. Come on, Zelda. Come on out, Zelda. Hello there, Penelope. How you doing, Penelope? Crazy Fingers. Robin Suplut in Russia takes care of the neighborhood strays and care for 20 cats in his small apartment. Is always looking for help. Crazy Fingers, do they have like a website or are they do they have a YouTube channel? If you know. Hey Zeus. Come here, baby girl. Hey Zelda. Penelope, we're doing good here. We're hanging out with Miss Zelda here. Zelda's our 21-year-old kitty. Grubbery Moss Giving. That's an interesting name. How you doing? Crazy Fingers, can you do me a favor then? Can you either leave me a comment on a video, a post, whatever? Can you leave me a comment on his YouTube channel, what it is, or you can send me an email. I have an email linked to my description on my page. So if you could do that, that would be appreciative. As far as Max goes, excuse me, Lewis, as far as Max goes, he's just been throwing up on Mondays. So yesterday being a Monday, he threw up 2 times in the morning. He didn't throw up after that. So beyond that, he's good. He's just throwing up though, especially on Mondays, Lewis. We will just continue to keep an eye on it and go from there. Penelope, I appreciate the kind words as far as these kitties go. And Penelope, this is Yoda right here, the tuxedo. This little girl is Miss Kit. The Calico is the baby. Zelda's over there getting some water. Tiny's in the basket. There are a couple more in this room that I will show in a little bit. Cindy, I'm just a youngster. Thank you, Crazy Fingers. ATM painting. All right. Ugh. Hello there, Tammy. How you doing, Tammy? Hope you're doing well. Kit, is that necessary? Do you need to scratch that carpet? I don't think you do, Kit. Kit, you got to stop scratching the carpet, honey. Hello there. I guess Chinese, maybe Japanese. Hello there with the kitties in the box. Tammy, is there a lot of snow also along with that bitter cold? Baby, 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 you're in a zone. Baby, come here. Come on. Come here, you little You little nutcase. Hi, Zelda. Ooh, Tammy, -7. Good gravy. That is a bit chilly. That is a bit chilly. Zelda here, she just keeps on chugging along. You know, I don't know. I mean, eventually she'll pass. I mean, eventually, but, oh, Yoda, is that necessary? You're like, why did you do that, Yoda? Hi. Bye. Yoda and your freakishly long tail. Cindy Cold here also. Cat food froze solid in 20 minutes. Oof. Oh, Cindy, do you still have that situation going? I can't remember exactly what it was. I know there was some kind of leak, I think, going on. Is that still going on now? I always recommend, for if you're new or not, these like pet stairs. As you could just see, Zelda's 21 years old, but she gracefully got up onto that bed thanks to these cat stairs or pet stairs, cat or dog stairs. They're like $20, $30 or so on Amazon, something like that. Yeah, Spence, I heard somebody else also advertising. I don't know. Maybe YouTube wants to try to advertise this channel more. I have no idea, Spence. Bruce, Pancakes is in her spot. We'll see Pancakes here in a little bit, Bruce. Give me a few more minutes, and then I will. I'll get her. I'll get over to her. Hey, Phil. How you doing, Phil? Hope you're doing well. Hope all the kitties are doing well. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday night. Always nice to see you, of course. Let me. I'm going to turn the camera around for a second. Not to see me because you already know what I look like. But to see one of the kitties here. You can see the baby in all her glory. I can't see chat all that well at the moment, so when I'm done showing the baby here, I will flip it back and get back to your guys' comments. Any questions, stuff like that. But just wanted to show her and her little nose. If anybody's thinking of getting a Calico, just beware. There is a high chance that they're going to be a little nutty. It's just how it is with Calicos, typically. Not always, of course. All right, let me scroll back in chat. Ooh, Phil, this is your lunchtime right now. Ooh. When do you get off work then, Phil? At like 10? 10 or 11? That's a long day. John, it's a little chilly here in Virginia. Not really cold. The weekend should be yes, John. The same out in North Carolina. We might get like maybe a foot of snow, possibly. Hello there, Josephine. Josephine, I think I'm saying that correct. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, Barbara. Hello to the new folks. Welcome. Hi, Cersei. Nice to see you on the live, Cersei. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well for you there, Cersei, with all the kitties. I do want to say, if you are new here, I go live on Saturday and Tuesday. Saturday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Tuesday at 7 o'clock at night. So do please come back to another live stream. Get to know a lot of these community members like Lewis, Tammy, Ruth, John at Fort Cat Billy's, Margot, Linda, Catitude, Kitty King, Connie, Cersei, Phil, everybody else. I'm just scrolling down. Ruth. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Kevin, Hey, Orangey, Mr. Orange. There's Tang. Tang is a foster fail. Tang and Tiny here, not the Calico, the Tuxedo here, and the Orange Tabby, they are brother and sister. No, Bruce. My wife hates snow. Living in Chicago for the bulk of her life, or at least half of her life or so, uh, she's not a fan of snow. What are you doing, Yoda? Are you just gonna give her a love tap? You're like, I just want to tap you on your head, Tiny. I just want to sniff you. Oh, oh, well, all right. No, that was interesting. Tammy, you try to get on live. Now your Wi-Fi is terrible. You're gonna start to know the names. Great people. You have such beautiful cats. Oh, thank you there, Tammy. Appreciate the kind words. I know, Kit. What was that? Okay, let's go over to Pandora. Bruce, I know you're asking about Miss Pandora. Every so often, there's a little bit of excitement on these live streams. We do live with the older kitties. We don't have many young ones. Most of these kitties are very, they sleep a lot because they're an older crew. But every so often, though, there's a little bit of excitement. Hi, Pandora. You don't have to get up, Pandora. I know you want to lick. You got to get your licks in. You got to see how I taste the day that I pass away and you run out of food and you wind up eating me. Hey there, Squeesh. How you doing, Squeesh? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. Oh, I know, Pandora. I'm going to get your big old belly, and you're not going to like it. What are you playing, Squeesh? What are you gaming? What game are you playing? Oh, there we go, whites. Fallout 4. Okay. I know of the Fallout series, but I can't say I played any of the Fallout games, though. Where you going, whites? Well, that's the good thing. If somebody walks away, I can just kind of turn the camera just a few feet, and we can just talk about another cat. I've heard of the show as well, Squeesh, but I haven't seen it. I've just seen like the advertisements. Now, some of you might be wondering, is this peaceful looking little angelic cat still chewing on the carpet? Yes. Yes, he is. And he knows he's not doing the right thing. He knows he's making a bad decision. But you know what? Frankly, he just doesn't care. And I've come to accept that. Hello there, Mike. How you doing? Yes, Tammy. We had to replace our carpet when we were trying last year to sell this house. That's why we got books and blankets on the stairs. So when we go in a couple of months to resell or to retry to sell this place again, we're going to be doing exactly the same thing. Hello there, Marty Calmer. How you doing? Your kitties do the same thing. They just don't care, right? They're going to do what they want to do. Catitude, yeah, I suppose. He's cuddly, I guess. Oh, hi, Tang. He's a good boy. Even when he's a carpet chewer, he's a good boy. Marty, if you are new, a big hello and welcome. Feel free to ask any questions. We live with 9 cats, Marty. We kind of just, show these kitties. We have videos about these cats, and we also donate all of our channel revenue to charity at the end of every month. Yoda, are you having a Yoda moment? Yep, just 9. It's not even 10. I mean, it's not even a full 10. It's a piece of cake. KK, no, I I don't need 10. 9 is enough. 9 is good. Mike Pandora is doing well. She was just finishing up eating some food here. Come on, Whites. Come on up. Come on, Pancakes. We'll see if she comes up. But no, Pandora's doing well. Mike. Yes, bunch of lazy kitties. Come on, Whites. Hi, baby girl. You gonna chew the phone? Oh, lay down, honey. Marty, you got 4. You're overwhelmed. 2 dogs, and your son brought home 2 6-month-old kittens. They are freaking naughty. Yes, kittens are cute, but kittens can be naughty. A funny little story here. So Yoda here, this little turkey, this little turd. I say that lovingly, YouTube, and anybody else who might be new here. He was with a group of 6. My wife and I fostered him and his siblings when they were young. We wound up adopting him. But when they were young and more naughty, we would often go into their room just to check up on them. And these little monkeys would be flinging, they like somehow flung their poop like on the walls. And everywhere. So they were a messy bunch. They were a loud bunch. This one though, Yoda, he was very quiet, so I think he kind of like fooled my wife and I, because we did wind up adopting him. And now he's very loud. He was very quiet as a kitten, but now he's a loudmouth, I must say. Rosemary, get a dozen. No, I think I'm good. Catitude, when I pass 8, what's one more? Hey, Zeus. What's up, Miss Zelda? Ooh, Catitude, that is a lot. That is a lot of mouths to feed, and that is a lot of toilets to have. Let me get on the other side. Let me get a little better shot for Zelda here. We do have one dog. This is the dog. This is the kind of dog I like. What do you think, Yoda? Is that the kind of dog you like as well? I agree. Yoda, what is it? Is that your monkey? Pandora, you gotta move. I know you're right in the way. You get jealous. Now, no offense to dog lovers out there, as far as the little stuffed animal goes. But that's the kind of dog for me. I had dogs growing up, but, you know, gotta just show Yoda here in his overly dramatic pose. This is the life is hard, oh me, poor oh me pose. Tell me your Wi-Fi is lagging. Have yourself a good night. Beautiful kitties. 2 puggies, a 5 and 17. And you adore them. All right, appreciate it, Tammy. Sorry that your Wi-Fi is kind of wonky at the moment, but I do appreciate you being with us here tonight. And have yourself a good night. All right, so what do we got here? We got a row of kitties. We got the baby. Behind her, we got Pandora. Behind her, we got Rosemary. Over to the side, we got Mr. Orangey. Appreciate the words there, Ryan. Kind words as far as liking the video. I think it helps. You know, I don't know. You hear a bunch of weird things as far as YouTube goes. Who knows? You don't like me playing with your tail? Oh, did I say Rosemary? Huh. Yes, I do know these cats, don't I? They all meld into one. Pandora, I got your tail. What are you going to do about it? Pandora doesn't like her tail being touched, nor her toes. She gets a little growly when I play with her feet or with her toe. Hello there, Rivers Realm Official. Thank you for the donation there. That'll go and help those kitties. Definitely. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, River. I got the baby's ear in the front shot, and I got Pandora in the back shot. That's quite a shot. All right, what time do we got? Okay, we're going to say goodbye to this group. We're going to head back. I said I was going to finish up with Miss Rosemary. I always like to finish up with Rosemary because I know she is, I think, the favorite of the group for most people. River just swiping on by. All right, well, that works. I appreciate the kitty donation. When the time comes, that'll be helpful. What? Rosemary, just like a teenager here. Rosemary's 18, so she's a teenager here, right? And doesn't this like look familiar? Those who maybe have teenage like human kids, isn't this like what their bedroom looks like? It's a mess, right, Rosie? Is your bed a mess? All right, Rosie, let me get on one of your chairs. What do you have to say for yourself? You said you can't help it. You're just a messy teenager. You gonna come and lay on my lap? Come on. Boop. Boop. Where you going, honey? I know, you got these empty bowls. We got to fill them all up again. You got some dry food? I know, Rosemary. You're not going to get fed again until 9. So you got like an hour, little one. I know the horrors. Yeah, Rosemary, sometimes that's what it takes for Rosemary. Rosemary to Rosemary. Yeah, so because she's hyperthyroidic and because sometimes that causes her to be a finicky eater, like this bowl is gonna have like, I don't know, like a seafood in it. Maybe this bowl would have like a grilled in it. This bowl might have like a beef option in it. This bowl might have like a chicken option in it. And then she's got dry food. Because, she may not want to eat this option or that option or that option, but then she'll eat that option. And we're always trying to fatten her up. We need to get her over 5 pounds again. Hello there, Raymond. How you doing, Raymond? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Lewis, I mean, she could probably fit inside your hoodie. Yeah, I mean, this is her blanket, Bruce. So, sometimes she's a little messy. This is all just from today because we wash these blankets usually once a week over the weekend. So she's getting food. She's like, yeah, human. What about it? So what if I'm messy? This is my room. And keep it messy if I want to. She's got her dumbbell over there. So she likes to, work out every so often with that dumbbell. Hello there, Sue. I think I saw Sue. Hello there, Sue. How you doing, Sue? Hope you're doing well. She likes to pump iron every so often. Occasionally, she'll just like rub on it. Mr. Yees MK, are you selling them or your companions? I'm not sure what you even mean there, Mr. Yeeks. So can you rephrase that? I'm a little slow and old, Mr. Yeast. Not yeast. Yeah, yeast. What a name. Yeah. Rephrase your question. I'm sorry. KK, she works out a lot. Is that no, KK? That's her dumbbell. That's hers, all hers. Yes, Smarty. Sometimes she does like her, you know, all of her choices, for sure. And I've talked about water fountains before. I've made videos. She does have 2 water fountains, and she's got the ones that glow in the dark. She's got her like little night light. She told us one day that she gets scared in the dark by herself. So we're like, okay, let's get you a night light, honey. I'm a big fan. I talk about these on occasion. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. I think some of you have heard me talk about these feel-aways. These things do work well in my experience, but you know what's been happening recently? We have bought like several of these. We plug them in, and then there's like a strange odor, like a burning plastic smell. So we've done some research. Apparently, for whatever reason, a lot of people have been complaining about feel-aways bottles that they've been giving off like a burning plastic smell. We bought like 3 or 4 of these over the last month, and we keep on having to not use them, which is rather irritating. So I don't know what's been going on with them recently, but we've just been having no luck because Rosemary, she's had one in her room, but now we don't because we bought new ones, and in 20 minutes you plug them in and it gives off this burning plastic smell. So, we can't have that. One, we don't want to have an electric fire. And then 2, we don't want her to get nauseous off of that burning plastic smell. Well, Lewis, I mean, we get it through Amazon, so we could probably contact Amazon and go from there. We do. We're big Amazon folk. Connie, hey there, Triple B. It's been a long time. How you been doing, Triple B? Hope you've been doing well. I'm not sure if this is Kimberly or Carol, but hello to either of you. Sue, I appreciate the donation there, Sue. Excuse me. That got us to our goal. Awesome. Thank you, Sue. Connie, you've had the trouble as well with the feel away? Yeah, I don't know. Catitude, they never worked for you like their intended purposes. Hey, baby girl, you coming up to say hello to everybody? He says, hello, humans. I am the great Queen Rosemary. Rosie, you're coming up to my... Hi. Hi, honey. Let's hear purr. Bruce, I did not know that lavender oil is toxic for cats, but I am not surprised. A lot of oils, flowers, stuff like that are toxic to kitties, but I didn't know about that particular one, Bruce. Hello there from maybe China. I'm just not sure what that is, but hello, hello. Excuse me. Triple B, Kim, and Carol both say hello. You have also not had the best results with Feel Away. Well, I had good results for it, but it just stopped like working properly. Hello there, Emmy. Can you pet them for me and tell them I said hello? Well, Rosemary. Rosemary is deaf. Emmy. I mean, I can tell her. Emmy said hello, Rosemary, but she's not gonna hear me. Squeesh, as always, it's nice to see you when you pop in. I hope you enjoy getting back to your gaming, unless you've been gaming at the same time. But have yourself a good night, Squeesh, along with your five kitties, and we will see you hopefully in the future, my friend. Take care. Also, I wanted to say if there are any new people that are here right now, this is maybe the first time seeing me, seeing these kitties and so forth. Yeah, Marty, I agree. So we try to brush her every so often, Marty. The problem with Rosemary is twofold. One, she normally does not sit still for a brushing. Two, she normally, not always, but normally, she gets like tangled mats. So a brush doesn't do much. And we have to wind up just picking at her. And she's skinny, so she's very scrawny. So a brush is kind of hard on her somewhat. Hello there, Kawa Bunny. You've been taking care of some feral kitties. What can I do to get rid of the fleas off of them? Really, the cheapest option. I don't like flea collars myself, nor do I like flea medication because there's a lot of toxic stuff in flea medication. Um, sorry. Well, if they're feral, can you pick them up? If you can pick them up, I would recommend using Dawn dish soap. I would uh, I would recommend that myself. Christina, she's a hyperthyroidic kitty, so because of her thyroid disease, her metabolism is usually going like super, super, super fast. And when that takes place, Christine, um, she could eat a lot, but her metabolism is doing that. So we could be eating more, but you still lose weight. So that's how it works, as far as that goes. Catitude fleas are the bane of your existence. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Catitude. We don't really ever have any flea issues ourselves. So Connie, what I do with the Dawn dish soap is you get a cat in the sink usually. That's the best way to bathe them in the sink or a bathtub. And then you just pour, you mix a little bit of water and just like a little bit of Dawn dish soap. And that's basically the shampoo. And what that'll do, that'll help kill the fleas. And that usually will help kill the eggs as well. That's been my experience. Marty, how old are your feral cats? If that question is to me, Marty, I don't have any feral cats. But if it's in somebody in chat, then that's, that's something else. But anyways, I am going to start to head out. I'm going to say my three things first. Crazy Fingers, there are high calorie food add-ons usually in a tube you can go buy to help cats. Very true. But it's still the same issue though, Crazy Fingers. Metabolism is doing this. So it doesn't necessarily, sometimes it just doesn't matter how much food goes in because our metabolism is working overtime. And because of that, we're still going to have weight loss. That's just how it is. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm going to start wrapping up. So I'm going to say my three things. Adopt, don't shop. Adopt, don't shop. Let's put those cat breeders and dog breeders out of business. We do not need designer cats. It makes them unhealthy. They have health issues. And a lot of times their lives are shortened. We do not need inbred cats and dogs. Let's stop doing that. Number two, if you are thinking of adopting, adopt a senior, such as Rosemary, or a special needs kitty, or even like a 2 or 3 year old kitty. An older cat is what you need. They languish and linger in the shelters, and oftentimes, unfortunately, if they're in a kill shelter, they will be killed first. It's how it is. Number three, advocate. These felines and canines, they cannot talk. We cannot understand them. So we don't know what's going on. So us as their parents, we need to communicate effectively, efficiently, and sometimes challenge vets. Vets do not know everything. They never do. They know more about cats and dogs in general, but they will never know more about the cat or dog that lives with you. So adopt, don't shop, adopt an older kitty, and advocate for your feline babies. On that note, I hope you all have, hold on, Triple B. I had a cat that had a bad reaction to flea treatments. We had a special time every day that you brush with the flea comb and put the fleas into a cup of rubbing alcohol, and it killed them, I'm sure. Hi, Christopher. Your name is Christopher? Awesome, Christopher. Hi, Christopher. Oh, okay. Thank you, Marty. Yeah, I just wasn't sure who that comment was for. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you have a wonderful next few days, and hopefully I will see most of you. If I'm live on Saturday, who knows? I may not have any power. Yes, Hulk Hogan passed away quite a while ago. Christopher, that is true. If you're a wrestling fan, quite sad. But anyways, take care. God bless. I'm going to just put it on Miss Rosemary's little face. She says, goodbye, humans. You are my slave. No, I'm kidding. The only slave to Rosemary is me. So, anyways, adios, amigos. And we will see you later. Yes, Christopher, Eddie Guerrero also passed away. All right, bye. Bye, all.